Hi and welcome back. So let's quickly work on our design template and our background of our sales report. But just to give you an idea and overview uh, to, to help you understand the way I work, the way we have been working even in section 1, like I told you, before jumping right into your data visualization, first have a very brief or a rough wireframe in front of you so that you understand what kind of visuals or what type of KPIs you are trying to show in your report. Like I am doing it right now while I'm so this is one of the quickest way to also achieve this. You can always draw the wireframe by using traditional pen and paper method. But here what you can also do is while you are designing the visuals, while you are designing the template, you can write on top of them like what kind of card visuals or cards you are trying to show on in that area. So this will help you understand, okay, these are the areas which you have reserved for specific KPIs, and you will be able to better understand what data you are showing in your report. Like similarly, as you can see here, what I have done in each of these areas, I have marked what I will be doing, and this is just have a sole purpose for my reference so that I know what I will be doing while I will be working them inside Power BI report. And similarly here also I have mentioned what kind of work I will be doing or what kind of visuals I will be creating right here, right? So that's one way. Now let's quickly see the design template we have. Again, we'll start right with the very basic thing, which is the background. So I'll show you. If I right click on it and click on format background, I have taken a solid fill of this kind of a whitish shade, a little bit of different whitish shade, which you can pick from here. So these are the color codes of that specific white, which kind of look different because we will have a much more whiter shade of your visual backgrounds, and it will give you a pretty good and elegant look when you will be using them all together. So once the background has been set up, or next thing you need to do is what I have done here is I have created a left hand side pan here. Now this left side pan Now this left hand side pen you can use to expand and collapse your slicers to show them much more effectively so that they do not really consume a lot of space, while you can use your report to show more visuals or have a much more cleaner look. Like in this ver- in the like in this example, we have used the space to make our report much more elegant and have a cleaner look, right? So we have our So you can create an object like this by going to shape format and using the any specific object. You can change this to any other specific points as well as change the as well as change the edit the points of your object, and fill it up with appropriate colors as you require. And once you do the filling by right clicking on it, once you do the filling, all you have to also do is just make sure that you give it appropriate shadow as well. As you can see here, it has a light view of shadow. Let me zoom it out for you so that you can see. So it has a lighter shade of shadow, a very small thin shadow of black color, but that looks pretty good when we are viewing this in our report. So make sure you adjust that as well in your report area here. And once that has been set up, as you can see here, these are all just plain white boxes, and I have given them a color. As you can see here, they are just set to no fill or a pure white color, white background, and just putting them or laying them on top of your background right here. And similarly, these are also just plain objects which I have picked up from here. You can select appropriate shapes as per your requirement, and add them in your report. Now, when we talk about the icons, these icons are taken in the same manner like we have taken in our section 1 by going to insert, selecting the icon from the marketplace, and easily picking up the right icon as per our requirement. Specifically, if you want to follow the same icons and same template as we are designing right now, I would suggest you can just use the icon which I have used. The only thing which I did differently here is I have put up a separate, as you can see here, object in circle with a different color, so that we can have a highlighted icon which shows that the first page is being selected. Similarly for page 2, I have taken another similarly for page 2, I'm showing this one as highlighted, and so on. Now if we have seen in our report, along with these icons, if I go to page 2, you might have seen that I have used certain images here for switching between the tables as well. So for those, I put up the required icons here, right? As you can see here, the selected icons and the unselected and selected icons for the second table. I've put those here as well, and I've taken them up similarly like from here, and adjusted them as per my requirement. So all that once done, the best way is go to full screen mode, take a screenshot or snapshot of your page, save that as your picture as png, and you're all set. So I'll just do the same thing for us right now. I'll just select and I'll take the full screen snap, or what I can do here is I can just select the required area which I need here, and once this is done, I can save my picture as png, and I can bring it right into my Power BI report. So then all I need to do here is just in my Power BI report, in the visualizations pane, I can go to the wallpaper section, and I can select the and I have to make sure I set the transparency to 0%, and I can browse the image and fit the image as per my requirement. As you can see here, so So please continue on this and set up and design your template in PowerPoint. And once your template is designed and you have imported that into Power BI report, then let's work on designing and making a report much more visually elegant and appealing in our very next lecture. Till that time, keep learning Power BI, and I'll meet you in the next one. Thank you.